Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Richardson. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Reek Woolen brings him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Miami.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to let this one go deep. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Redwoods are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A run now on 2nd down. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ready? 60 bison, 60 bison.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Here's a designed run. There he goes again. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Ready up!
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Redwoods are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past the 30. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Richardson going to look to throw. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Ready?
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready. Timberwolf. Ready, ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Got it. Ready? 10, 19.
Back to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Redwoods are back within a point. It's 14-13. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Dolphins extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Motion man sent right. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, Typically, there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Checking it down, this one is caught. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Redwood.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A run on 1st and goal. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that, 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Redwoods. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Check, Panther. 65, 65. Check up.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Go.
Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Third and long.
Let's go now.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play.
Draw play to the running back. He was brought down by Max Melton. A gain of 7. It's
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
There we go, set.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a win here for the Dolphins. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL